She is brave in the beauty world, the bravest. Studio 5 contributor Megan Moore dares to wear any color, yellow, orange, blue, heck, even glitter on her face, but she does have one true fear. Megan told Studio 5 that never would she ever get close to a bird. So of course, we sent her on a field trip.
I do not do birds. I don't go to the zoo with birds. I don't go to aviaries with birds. I don't go anywhere near birds because I hate them. And so today for my never ever, I am experiencing birds in the wild. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. I'm a lot nervous actually. So our first challenge is we're gonna head down to a pond and see if we can observe some birds in their natural habitat, but I think I need a little bit of support.
Megan, you are really brave for doing this. The first thing I want you to remind yourself is, my nervous system is trying to help me. Let's thank it for its diligence and ask it to step down a little bit.
Their talons, their feathers, their gobblers, their skin, like all of it. I hate them all. And I just feel like they're so unpredictable. I'm okay at this distance because I don't feel like they could threaten me this. See? Oh, come on. Come on now. That's insane. That's crazy behavior. I joke about it to make myself feel better in this situation, but it is a real phobia.
It's as if you were hiking and you saw a stick, but your brain told you, snake, and you freaked out. The solution is we have to kind of retrain your brain and teach it, this is a stick, not a snake.
Why is it coming? I'm not doing anything. I don't have any food. Stay away. Ooh. That looks like a dinosaur that's stalking its prey. My heart's beating really fast, I will say that. I'm proud of myself for kind of pushing past my normal fear level. So the goal here is to get me close enough to a bird that I can actually touch it. I'm not sure how I feel about that, so I'm gonna need a little bit of help from Riva.
You're going to teach yourself and get really good with a calming technique. That might be bubble breaths, like you're blowing bubbles.
Oh, you can hear it.
It's secure, but it's not gonna hurt you.
It doesn't feel feathery, so I like that.
Yeah.
It feels more like fur. Their little talons freak me out. I'm shaking a little bit. I mean, I'm doing it, guys.
Keep with your breaths. Remind yourself, my nervous system is trying to help me. This is sticks, not snakes.
I did it. I did it. I can't even tell you, like, my heart is racing and my hands and my armpits are very sweaty right now. But I did it. I'm proud of myself.
You did a great job.
That was a lot. Experience number 3 on this tour for our birds today. We've ended up in a parking lot, as one does, right? And we're gonna set up a chair. I'm gonna throw out some breadcrumbs and see if some seagulls come to pay a visit. I may or may not be able to sit still while that happens, but I'm gonna do my best. So Riva, do you have any last minute advice for me on this one?
Every time you use your comforting, you use your calming, in the presence of birds, you're laying down another line in that neural pathway to teach your nervous system that it is okay, I'm okay.
So if you're not afraid of birds, then it kind of feels silly, right? But for me, it started really young. About 9 years old is when it really started for me, and I haven't eaten Thanksgiving turkey since I was 9 years old because it's a bird. How did he know?
Megan Moore, everybody. Oh my gosh, you did it.
I did it.
You did, yeah, little celebration. No, really, as your friend, this is a big deal,
Yeah.
and you're so good about keeping it light and playful on Instagram, and you mentioned it here on the show, but how big of a deal was that for you?
It was big. I think when I called my mom actually, and I was like, Mom, I held a bird. And she was like, no, you did not.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, people don't believe it. But yeah, it is a real genuine fear. I do laugh about it because it's the only way I can kind of cope with it.
Sure.
But like the fear, like the sweating, the gagging, all of that's real. Like it's a fight or flight, like get me out of here moment. So to push past that, I was pretty happy.
I really hadn't stopped to think about, you're right, they are darn unpredictable.
Oh. They are mean.
And you say they sense it, like that one bird that just started to come to you.
Yes.
Just for fun.
I think I've had a lot of like run-ins with birds because I do feel like animals can feel our energy, and I feel like they think it's funny. Like they're coming at me. Like I know it sounds
taunting you.
ridiculous, but so many times this has happened. So yeah, it's interesting. Like there was at the geese, like there was another guy that just walked through like 30 of them, and they didn't even pay attention to them.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they saw me, they were like, "Oh, that looks fun," and
There's
they
a
came
girl we
right
can
out.
tease.
Yes, like we weren't doing anything, and all of a sudden 2 of them were coming at me. So I do think it's real.
I was grateful that no one broached your bread circle in the parking lot. That
So was I.
that was heaven sent. I mean, you'd been through enough that day. Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, the seagulls are the ones that really trigger me the most.
Yeah.
And that's when it started when I was a little kid, was seagulls.
The seagulls.
And so I was actually really happy they didn't come.
So what helped the most? We heard some advice from Riva. One piece of advice she also shared with our producer was you could touch something like a necklace or have a comfort object that you could reach for. What was most helpful for you?
I think just trying to keep my own like body reactions intact. So yeah, just like breathing through it, right? Instead of letting my fight or flight kick in, just trying to like, okay, you're okay, just keep breathing through it. But yeah, I mean, I would never put myself in that circumstance any other time. But if I ever come across a bird again, I will try to keep myself kind of more calm.
What did Tyson say when you called him?
Tyson was proud of me. He was laughing. I mean, my family all thinks it's funny, but they also know it's real. So he was proud of me too.
Listen, some of us just did silly, frivolous things like driving school buses, and others held birds, which is a big challenge considering the person. Proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you.